learning more, meeting people with similar understanding of life, feeling that you are not alone in this world, always makes programs like this very important and interesting. It is an honor always to be surrounded by the people that I've met during the program, both as participants and as tutors. And it is always an honor to have the opportunity of sharing your thoughts, debating, discussing, and coming up with the ideas that you might have never thought about before. So it does make a big difference when you are part of such a terrific group that we have enjoyed during the program.
What kind of concepts and ideas did you take back home from the program, which you could then develop further or realize? Did the Promoting Tolerance program influence your tolerance perception in any way?
Well, making a choice of being a member of the Liberal Party is already a choice which does not really leave a room for changing your perceptions of being a tolerant person or helping the others in learning and educating on tolerance. However, being part of the programs of this kind always gives a huge possibility and leaves a room for more information, always leaves a room for becoming stronger in your ideas, feeling support. It always is very impressive and important to be equipped with the knowledge and experiences of others that can be used, easily applicable, or just having reliable partners elsewhere in the world that are there always, anytime, if there is need for that. So I would say it's more about sharing, it's more about equipping yourself, it's more about learning, it's rather than changing the perceptions, because I guess all of us made that choice long time ago by our political choices.
What was the most impressive insight, the most outstanding experience for you?
Well, there were lots, and it's really difficult to pick up any of those, but I would definitely say visiting Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C. probably was one of the most impressive and biggest experience I ever had during this program. It helped me to kind of understand, materialize all the things I've read before in books or watched in movies. It always makes a big difference when you experience yourself surrounded by the environment similar to those horror stories you were reading or watching. And it stays with me. I believe that this experience will stay with me forever. When I was a kid, I was in Kaunas in one of the concentration camps, but I was too little that time to feel it and to understand it. And all those memories kind of came back to me in Washington Museum, and that was really important and interesting for me.
What would you recommend to the organizers, AGC and FNF? What would be your requests and wishes regarding the future of the program?
It's always very difficult when you are part of a very comprehensive and interesting program to suggest any new ideas. And we've been discussing about it a lot during the last couple of days of the program. People were coming up with lots of different suggestions. And one of them being probably having as much information available as possible for the new generations, for youth, literally speaking youth, for the kids of teenagers, kids of 13, 14, 15 years old. I would say that it is very important for that particular generation to know, because they cannot remember, to understand and to feel it. That will be the best prevention for the tragedies of the world probably in the future. It's important and very interesting for us, for generation older than me, to be part of that. But I would say that as I've already said previously, that we kind of made up our minds already many years ago. But this is about more, it's more about those who are learning now, who are making their choices now. This is where we need to be part of it, part of those choices, to save this world from the tragedies in the future.